Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping by. My name's Harsh. Today we're doing setup wars. This is actually quite a big project I've been working on and trying to take it very seriously. I really appreciate all the people who have submitted. Honestly, I got way too many submissions, so I'm gonna have to break up this video into two videos that are 20 to 30 minutes long. But I promise you, each and every second of it is amazing content, and you need to keep watching because the guest appearance is obviously hilarious. I did want to show my setup before I roast all of your guys' setup. That way, you guys can obviously have a fair chance of roasting mine and saying that mine has problems as well. I tried not to clean up too much to show you exactly how it looks when I am gaming. That way, it's a little bit more fair. So here is my setup, full screen, so you guys can see exactly and all the ins and outs of what it looks like and stuff. Now again, I did clean up a little bit. It usually is more dirtier than this. It does usually look like this. So I did lie a little bit. I'm sorry, but there you can see how I actually usually game there. Now the rules are simple. Okay, there's going to be a grading on appearance out of 10. There's going to be a grading on functionality out of 10, and cleanliness, how clean your setup is when it referring to like dust and like if it's caked on and stuff, we are going to make the score lower. And now that is going to be an average number between the three of them, and that is what your score is. Again, it's either the absolute lowest score that's going to win because I just find it so funny and you probably need the $50 reward, or the highest score. It's just so immaculately like it's just so immaculate, so crisp, so amazing that I just have to score it that high, and I just have to let you win. Um, so let's see how it goes.
Because I want to make sure my bun's proper.
You want to make sure your bun's proper?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You all settled, mom? Okay. What do you think of this one, mom?
It's dirty.
This is dirty?
Yeah. Junky. Look at that's the junky there, and then this is junky here.
You're right. The floor is kind of, but I did clean it up. It usually looks like that. I mean, right?
And there's also alcohol.
Okay, so we'll start off with the real first person, which is Mega Weavers. He has no detail for his setup. So I think, from my understanding of knowing the guy, this is his work screen, and this is where he games. So he just moves his chair, and he games on that. So any thoughts on presentation, on appearance, on what it looks like?
Boring as fuck.
It's
man.
boring.
Like there's not even a picture on the wall or a poster.
Not much going on, eh?
There's nothing going on. I mean, it looks obviously very organized.
It looks organized? Okay.
Well, doesn't it? I mean, it doesn't look like he's got alcohol bottles anywhere.
No bottles,
It's
yeah.
very clean.
Right.
I don't know what the trays are for.
The trays here, yeah. I don't.
Mhm.
Who knows, right? So yeah, so he has no detail for that. So yeah, so what do you think of? So presentation, what do you score it? Or appearance?
Appearance wise? So appearance
Out of
meaning
10.
like what do I think off the bat? I mean, it's got everything you need. It's just really boring. So maybe a 7. Maybe
7.
6 or 7.
6 or 7. We'll put a 6.5. Okay. Functionality. What do you think of the functionality? I mean, this is kind of a narrow desk. I would think that, you know.
Yeah, there's really no arm space unless he uses
a little
his
narrow.
chairs.
Yeah.
How do you type? Do you type like this?
Like this.
I don't know.
It's true. I
It
mean,
just
I don't.
seems weird.
It's a very narrow, kind of thin
What's
desk.
this?
What's this?
Yeah.
This looks like a mouse and a mouse pad. The mouse pad is RGB, which is kind of funny because I used to have that, but why are you taking power for a pad? It's kind of weird.
It's weird.
It's weird, yes. Curved monitor though, mom. That's functionality wise, it's very immersive.
Okay,
It's-
but
gets you into the-
functionality wise, okay, I get it's a curve. So how close is this guy to the screen?
That's another good point because how
Like-
close can he be, right? He has to be kind of right up
like
against.
he would be right up here, and it's like, look at this wraparound screen. That's so silly.
So appearance is 6.5, functionality
I would say maybe a 4.
4, and then what was the last thing that we said? It was
Cleanliness.
Cleanliness.
Yeah.
Cleanliness.
It's fairly clean.
It's clean, right? Like
But
the
it's
desk.
it's almost like sterile.
It's it's like a quarantine zone.
It's like a hospital. Yeah.
Okay, so what do we put
I
cleanliness?
would give it a solid 8.
8. Okay, 8. All right, and then we'll work out the math later
Is
what
that
the average is.
Nutella? No.
That's what I actually thought that was, Nutella.
Looks like a Nutella ball.
Marcos, you're gonna have to let us know what that is because I'm very concerned for you.
Are these friends of yours? I'm sorry.
They're a lot. Yeah, that's my
I
community.
apologize,
It's my
sorry.
community. No, we're gonna roast them. They all know the rules.
Oh.
They all know. You know, there's a competition, so there's a reward at the end. Whoever wins. All right, next up we got Big Daddy setup.
You're joking, right?
So as we can see here, we got.
Why is there a bottle of lotion on the top there?
I think that's lube, Mom.
That's really disturbing.
Because in his so the next thing he said to hold on.
He's got a collection of lighters. I'm saying it's a he. I'm assuming it's a he.
Yes, this guy I worked with, he moved to Collingwood, so he doesn't live here anymore. But I asked him for his setup. He sent me this. I noticed that he's left-handed because most mice are on the right side, and his is not. He also has his passport here. I don't know why. Just ready to move on any go.
Yes.
But yeah, like what I wanted to show you was he asked me if this was all okay, right? And I said, no, this is perfect. I don't know if I'm going to use the details yet. I'm going to make sure, blah, blah, blah. Then he said, make sure you mention the lube, though. So he wanted me to mention the lube. I don't know why. I think he's proud of it. So let's just go with rating
your friend's
this.
Name?
Owen.
Owen, you have problems. You should be putting that in a drawer. You shouldn't be leaving that out
Hide it. Use it, but hide it.
for people to see. It's nobody's business.
So
You shouldn't be sharing that info.
let's give it the grading process. So we got
so overall appearance, you're getting a 1.
A 1 for appearance.
Sorry, man. That looks like a makeshift. That doesn't even look like those 2 tables belong.
Functionality out of 10.
Well, it clearly functions because he's got his trusty.
He's got his trusty. So what? A 9 or an 8?
Okay. What functionality for what?
For gaming.
For
gaming or work. Yeah.
For gaming or work.
Yeah, like using the desktop, right? Like he has his computer on the floor. It's hardwood, which is nice actually. You shouldn't have a computer on carpet, but also a computer should never be straight on the floor because there's a power supply on the bottom of PCs that need air. They need to have room on the bottom.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, judging from his table, I don't know why you're criticizing where his frickin' computer is. Like, clearly he doesn't give a shit. He don't give a rat's ass.
Okay. I mean, all right.
Okay, so functionality. I would rate it maybe a 3, 4.
A 3. So we got a 1 and a 3.5.
Sorry, man, Owen.
And then the last one, I keep forgetting what the last one is
cleanliness.
Cleanliness.
Yeah, you get.
I always forget about that.
You get. I mean, the floor is clean.
The floor is clean. That's the weird part about this.
Your chair's clean, which I'm surprised.
The weird part is the floor is clean, but the desk is not.
Yeah, that's a 0 for me.
A 0.
Yeah.
So anything that's dirty is just a 0.
I wouldn't even touch that keyboard or that mouse.
I'm not gonna lie, I would not either.
Yeah, like zooming in, cause like.
So a 1, a 3.5, and a 0.
Sorry, man.
Sorry, Owen.
0.
All right, next setup is Demonzilla 187. No detail here. So we have a PS5 on the left here, curved widescreen monitor. Those are actually very expensive. Those are nice. And a computer right here, PC. It seems like a glowy toy or desk thing there. Dinosaur, yeah. A cool headset, keyboard. This one's pretty straightforward. He has actually the modem on the bottom here. His Wi-Fi is so close. His internet is super close to him. Okay. Cable management is just kind of all over the place, though. It doesn't really look like he cares.
First of all, appearance, it's nice. It's nice.
Right, it's a gaming center.
Yeah, it's nice. It's got definitely more table space. That his space is not up right close.
Yeah, right.
So
I actually, it's decent. I like it. It's like Godzilla. It's dope.
Yeah, I would give it a 7.
7 for appearance. Yeah. Okay, 7 for appearance. Yeah. Functionality. I would give it a little less for functionality, just because why is this on the desk? You
What
know.
is that?
So this is a PS. This is a console. It's kind of like the Xbox, right? It's the PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
But this is a new. You know, this is the nicer one, right? It's kind of a flex. This is a PlayStation 5. They're hard to get.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's some money. Cha-ching.
But it looks like you like Godzilla. You have Godzilla here and here.
Yes.
So
I like how
don't know
he
what this
has
is.
his controller hanging up.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. I've been wanting
Yeah.
one of those, but you know. Yeah. So functionality. Can I grade that one?
Yeah.
I give functionality maybe a 7. I'd give it a 7, just because it seems a little kind of spaced in. Like, I used to have my PC beside me too, but then I felt kind of claustrophobic. Like, I wanted to like maybe push it back a bit, so I have more room, you know, to wave my arms.
Yeah.
So we'll give it a 7, and then cleanliness looks very clean, to be honest.
It does look clean.
It looks wiped down, you know. So maybe.
I mean, is that carpet?
Yeah, you know what? I would have to include cable management in cleanliness, because cables like this collect a lot of dust. Dust bunnies too, because they fall
So
off.
I say 7.
7.
I
Okay.
think it's 7's all the way around.
777.
777. Buy lottery ticket.
Alright. Demonzilla. Okay, next we have La Bestia. This is actually a viewer I have from Argentina. He's a very loyal viewer, always watching, always commenting, always asking me how I'm doing, actually. He's a very nice guy. Augustin, I think, is his name, actually.
Well, Augustin, I'm going to say sorry from the start now. You need more space.
So he does need more space, for sure, especially with a chair like that. Like, I already know how much
You
my
have
chair
a beautiful
is.
chair,
Yeah.
but then you got everything crammed in there. And you got your fan there. No wonder you have a fan, because I would be sweating too.
The fan,
Like,
yeah.
that's next level.
But he just bought a PC, actually. He just got this. I think he worked hard for it, which
Mm.
is very nice. But
Congratulations.
yeah, I mean, so appearance-wise, again, like, everything just seems very small compared to what you are, like what your chair is, and so appearance-wise, I'd say like maybe a 6, maybe a 5.5.
4.
A 4. So we'll say a 5 then.
We'll
So
say a 5.
6, 4. We'll say a 5.
Yeah.
Functionality, again, 4. I would say
Yeah.
4.
Sorry.
And cleanliness
It's very clean.
doesn't seem bad. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very clean.
You know what? It's all new though, so you got lucky there, because it's new. It's clean.
Yeah. What
but-
do you mean it's new? His keyboard new?
Well, he just got a computer, so I mean everything, peripherals, and all that
Chair's
stuff.
new too, because it looks clean.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not new, props to you, but yeah, for keeping it clean. But yeah, you're gonna have to clean that keyboard a lot. I just cleaned my keyboard, and look at it; it's already kind of dusty. We'll do for cleanliness. We'll give.
I give it an 8, 9.
8?
Yeah, it's very clean.
We'll give it an 8.5. Okay.
So you get from everything else.
All right. Next we have Numb Hands 93. Now this one, he was my top gifter subscriber, so he gave me a lot of money during my streams.
Well, thank you very much for employing my son, because he's a bum.
So he actually builds computers in his time off and sells them. He buys all the parts and stuff. So this is his computer here. I will put the details all on screen post edit, so you guys can see if you're curious what he has in there. So first impressions, Mom. What do you think?
I mean, it looks very,
Professional?
yeah. Well, I mean, the computer looks nice, the
Yeah.
fluorescent and everything. But
I like the screen too. Like, this is all open on the sides and stuff. The top,
Yeah, that's nice.
it's all
I'm
open.
just saying that the setup, like you would put it all on one level. As opposed
Yeah.
To two.
So that was gonna be
Yeah.
one of my comments. Is this desk is not a desktop
It's
desk?
like a mini desk.
It's like a
for
mini
like
desk.
little people.
He is in an apartment that's really small too, though. So I understand
Yeah, but
that.
he's got 2 monitors and a big freaking PC
It's true.
and a little table.
It's true. So appearance-wise, out of 10,
Yeah, I give it a 7, 8.
a 7, 8. Okay, so 7.5.
Yeah.
Functionality, I would give it a little less, just because he's a keyboard player
Right.
and he has like his screen like this, right? So he's gonna be looking like this when he's gaming.
All right.
So I would give it maybe a 6.5.
Okay. All right.
So we had 7.5,
Yeah.
6.5.
Yeah, I agree.
Cleanliness, very clean.
It's very clean.
think so.
That's definitely
The wall, maybe that's just his feet probably has hit it
No,
there or
that's
something.
nothing.
Yeah,
like everything's spotless. So
Wall's
I would
clean,
give it
yeah.
a 9.
I'd give it a 9.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
even his computer, there's not one speck of dust.
I would
in
give it a
there.
9.5, honestly.
Okay.
It looks so, like, even this is tidied up and stuff. Yeah.
Good.
All right. Yeah, you know what? A 9, just because the cables are still
Good
kind
job,
of
my friend.
All right, no.
Good
All right.
job. Who's
This
next?
is Badmon. This is Brian, actually. Do you know Brian? Sammy went to school with him.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is his setup. So he has his computer here. There's no screen on it, which I noticed. Unless the screen's very clean. You can just see through it, but that is very odd. I don't know how that would work for your cooling. He's got his slippers down here. I feel very like uncomfortable with this setup. Do you?
I don't like it.
He has another picture
like
too.
it.
So this is this is his
I mean, your
computer.
posters are cool and everything, but you know, you gotta change the paint color on your walls. Look at yellow and blue. What the hell is that? What flag is that? I don't know.
Oh,
And I think you're advertising your flip flops.
his
Nobody wants to
flip-flops.
see those. Nobody wants to see them.
Chair is nice though. This looks comfy. This looks comfy for long hours of gaming. I won't lie. Office chairs are better for gaming.
The arms, though.
True. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I don't think that's a comfortable chair because
Yeah.
I've had chairs like that at
I'm
work. And
resting
they
my
suck.
arm right now on my because it's more comfy.
They're not good. Why does
Okay.
he have 2 mice?
Why does he have 2 mice? And they're the same mouse. Huh.
Hmm.
A lot of questions here, Brian.
Yeah.
Anyways, appearance-wise,
Nah, I'm not crazy
mean,
about it. Maybe a
it's
5.
not, but it's not bad though. Like it's not. It just looks uncomfortable. Like it looks kind of.
No, it's not. It's not attractive at all. Like
Okay.
The colors.
We'll
and
go off.
everything.
Okay, we'll
You
go
said
off your stuff.
appearance, right?
No, you're right. You're right. 5,
You know?
5 for appearance. Functionality,
If his walls were just white, I would probably give it a higher number.
functionality. I would give a higher score if it had armrest the chair, honestly, because that gives me a lot of function. But functionality, I mean, there's a lot of room here because he's a keyboard and mouse player, so he needs a lot of room, right?
Okay.
I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. I would give it even higher actually.
Even though there's no cover on that.
On it, well, I mean, the functionality wise, I don't think that really. It'll just make his PC hotter,
I don't
really.
know.
Anyways,
Okay. Good.
so 8, and then
cleanliness
cleanliness.
is right up there.
Is it 2?
It's
Does it
clean.
Look, does it look clean?
Yeah, it's clean.
I guess it does.
I would say an 8.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So 5, 8, 8.
Yeah.
Brian, you got 5, 8, 8 for your PC. Actually, your PC looks very clean too. Usually they're dusty like this on the inside, especially if it's open to dust.
He's got his whole toolbox on his ledge.
He's got pliers, sunglasses.
I take back the cleanliness.
Yeah, maybe you cleanliness.
You hit it. You
Yeah.
hit it. You liar. You're the type of person that would shove all his garbage under his bed and go, "Come on in." No.
No,
You
we're
got
taking
busted.
down the cleanliness to
Yeah.
a 7.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Next we have. Oh, this is Brian for my work. This is Brian for my work.
Wow. Interesting. Okay.
I don't know why you guys submitted this,
Yeah.
but I mean, he has his vitamin C ready to go. I mean,
Well,
but I don't.
yeah. Okay, so first appearance, a 1.
Appearance 1,
Yeah.
functionality 0.
Because it looks like you're just in a dark room jerking off. I don't know. That's all it looks like. It's like really disturbing, man.
It's very disturbing, but this is
Yeah.
how people live. We gotta. He has League of Legends and Valorant. I'm not
Yeah.
surprised. I'm not
Okay.
surprised. Those are
Alright.
very dark room jerk offy vibes.
Okay.
So functionality will give a 0. Appearance 1. Cleanliness, I don't even know
I don't know.
because it's so dark.
It's so dark. I have no idea.
I'm gonna have to score that a 1. I'll
Yeah.
give you at least a 1.
Yeah.
So 0 or 1, 0, 1.
I mean, I don't even know what the picture is. That a screen of somebody just creeping? That's gross.
I think it's his background. Maybe it's
Oh.
his friend or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right.
Very odd.
Well-
Brian, I'm sorry. That was horrible, man.
Yeah.
But
no.
you might win because it is pretty funny. I mean, it's the funniest setups and the coolest setups. Those are the ones
and
that will
you got
win.
a box of Q-tips.
Dark Hat Man. This is my friend from UK. Of your big supporter of my Instagram on
This is beautiful.
Instagram.
Yeah, this is really
He's a
nice.
father actually.
Oh, wow.
Very nice man actually. I love him. He's
Look
a really
at
cool guy.
how organized this is.
And
how
the coolest part about his setup actually is that
Mm-hmm.
he's not on a computer. He's on an Xbox. That thing right there, that's it right there. He's on an Xbox One, but he's making do because he's a father. He doesn't have the money to pay for, a PC for himself. He'd rather give it to his kid,
That's
support
really
his
nice.
family, which I really support. I
So-
love this guy. He's a really cool guy.
What are all these glass cabinets full of?
So these look like the pop toys. You know those things, the collectibles
Huh.
you buy, and it's like
What's that
different.
stuff there? Are those
These?
little figurines? And...
Yeah, I was actually wondering. I think because my friend was into this, it's like little figurines, and then they play a game with it. I'm not too sure. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments what that is.
Alright.
But I'm not too sure. But they call him. So he's Dark Hatman because he has like kind of like a gothy vibe, and he loves hats. Like his whole wall here. He sent me other pictures, which I didn't include. I don't know why, but his whole wall here is filled with collectible hats.
Very nice.
And
I like his
yeah.
chair.
I
Overall-
would have to say though, it's kind of cluttered, just on the desk
well,
right here.
It's tight because is he a skinny guy? Because I don't think you could play in there because it feels very claustrophobic after a while.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Nice chair though.
Appearance-wise,
I would give it an 8.
Nate.
Mm-hmm.
Functionality. Can't really see your desk, to be honest. I would have to score a little bit lower just because I can't see your desk. You didn't send me a picture of your desk, so I'd give it a 6, just because I don't even know.
Yeah.
And it looks narrow. It looks small.
Mm-hmm.
Cleanliness. The carpet doesn't look too clean.
Carpet's not clean.
Yeah.
Everything else looks clean, but.
We'll give it a 6. Oh, I see your Dragon Balls here though. So yeah, so an 8.66 I would say. But
would
thank you for
say-
submitting.
I would say 5.
I appreciate you,
Cleanliness.
Hatman. I do appreciate you, man. Thank you for supporting me through all these years.
Yeah, thank you for supporting my son.
Next we have Big Steppas. This is my friend Nick. Actually, I know him in person. I met him in high school and stuff. Now he has a really cool PC. But the thing is, his setup.
Is that his kitchen table?
His setup is
that
a
his
little
hamper?
odd.
Oh.
His setup is a little.
You know
bit
what? I'm
odd.
roasting everybody, but does everybody live with their mom or do they live on their own?
This guy I think is with his dad. I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Yeah, because last time I met him and he was at the same place as he's with his dad.
Okay.
So now this is gonna blow you away, Mom, because
All right.
this monitor is he didn't include the information, but I already know this is an Alien here. Alienware monitors go for over $1,000.
Sure.
Now, the keyboard and mouse, they're whatever. This is an Elite controller. I had one from way back, I think 2 years ago. This is $216 for this controller.
Wow.
And he also has Geek Freaks on it, which is another $20. Now, his PC, okay? So that's just including the front. The peripherals, over $1,000. Now, his PC, crazy details. So, I wish he included details. Maybe you can include them in the comments, Steppas, but this Leon Lee case is already $300, just the case alone. So you can imagine the stuff that he put in it. It's probably over a $3,000, $4,000 PC. Now this PC is beautiful, right? You agree? Like it looks great.
It's pretty.
But
It's very nice.
let's just go off the setup alone. Appearance-wise,
It's just not nice.
It's-
It's
yeah.
just you got all these beautiful, expensive
it's
pieces of
unorganized.
equipment, and you got it sitting on.
It's very
You
unorganized.
got it sitting on your table. Like,
It's so
let me
unorganized.
just move this over and have my craft dinner.
So I'd probably give this appearance-wise. I'd probably give it like a 4. Yeah, 4. I was being
Sorry.
generous. I was gonna say 6.
Like if you set up your system in my kitchen, your shit would be outside in the freaking driveway. Like gone. Get out of here.
Okay.
So, anyways.
Okay, functionality, again, I would give it a 4 because you're on a kitchen table. You don't even have a mouse pad. Like, it just shows you don't play keyboard and mouse at all because you're not even doing it with a keyboard.
Maybe it's an apartment. I don't know. We're being critical, but that's the whole game.
Cleanliness, I don't even really, I mean, it's a kitchen table. It looks clean, I guess. The cables, though, I don't like that. The cables are just everywhere. It looks like it's just propped up there, you know?
I don't know.
I would say cleanliness probably a 4. So 4, 4, 4.
Yeah. I mean, there's a
I
hamper.
wish this scored
There's a
more.
hamper in there.
Is there a hamper? Oh my goodness. I didn't even
Hamper.
notice that.
There's a hamper. And then the next picture you got table
Oh, cleanliness
Coaster.
might actually go down here.
coaster. Well, 4 is good.
Well, 4, yeah, 4 makes
Four's
sense.
a good.
Again, dude, if you had like a regular desk and all your cables were actually managed, you probably would have got 10s all around because this is so clean, like these parts and utility wise. Anyways, 444.
Mm-hmm.
Next we have Fuzzy. This is Fuzzy. He is a dad of 2, married. Has a great job. Supported me through all these years, especially when I was on console streaming. Again, friends with the Numb Hands guy. Love you, Fuzzy. Thank you for submitting. Now, Fuzzy has a really cool PC. He's been working on it throughout the years. It's a really, this is a collector's edition, so it actually costs more than what it is valued at. And it's also from the company that created it. So companies create this and then they sell it to other companies to distribute it.
Right.
So mine's from GeForce. This one's actually from NVIDIA itself. So it's a very nerdy, cool thing for people to learn if you're into PCs. And then he has here, so Tim the Tatman is a streamer himself, and he bought all of his peripherals, so his keyboard, his mouse, his pad. And I wanted to roast Fuzzy for this because he loves Tim the Tatman. He sends me all of his videos and stuff. But why did you spend extra money for regular items just with a name on it? Like it's kind of funny.
I think that's what everybody does.
I mean, true. I guess so.
So overall appearance, I don't know. I mean, I can appreciate the Art Deco in the back, like the recessed wall.
That's cool.
But it's in the wrong place. Like, this is supposed to be a gaming room. Did his wife put him in a corner? Or, like, is he in a garage? Like, I don't know. Appearance-wise, I feel sad for him.
What is this, too, Fuzzy? You're going to have to tell me in the comments. Is this a controller case? Did you buy a controller recently? Because that looks pretty cool. And this is RAM, I think, right here. This is supposed to go right here.
Anyways, we're judging based on appearance, not the functionality.
You know what's so funny, too, is that he's such a dad because he's got bills on the table right here next to all of his gaming stuff. There's just bills ready to go.
I feel your pain. Yeah.
There's bills ready to go.
On the table too.
Okay, appearance-wise, I give it a 7 because it looks okay. You know, it looks good. It looks good enough.
Yeah.
You know, I'd give it a 7, maybe 6.5. 6.5.
Okay.
Functionality. It works.
Know. I mean, I don't know.
It works.
It looks like the setup's there. I just say that I feel bad because it looks like he's just kind of shoved in a corner. Right?
Yeah. It works. It works. Functionality 8. Yeah, because it works.
Okay.
8.
Right.
Cleanliness, it's clean.
It's very clean.
It's very clean.
Yeah.
We'll give it a 9.
Yeah, it's a 9.
We'll give it a 9.
For sure.